Oh, sorry, there's a literal twister outside that's occurring right now. Okay.
Hey, my name is Laur. I am a content creator living in the greatest city in the world. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll take you all around New York City, and I'll record it all on my camera. Please enjoy today's video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? So I was scrolling through the interweb and I realized that there are no videos about people double majoring in college, which is like beyond me because I feel like that's a very common thing. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I wanted to make a video for anybody who's watching that either is coming to my school, who's going to another school. This is what it's like to double major in college. So to start off, for anyone who's new here, I go to Marymount Manhattan College. It is on the Upper East Side in New York City. I double major in BFA Musical Theater and BA Public Relations and Strategic Communication, and I also, get ready for this, minor in Business Management. So there's a whole lot going on there. Also, oh my god, I just realized how ugly my bed. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, I've compiled a list of things that are like tips, tricks, things you should know, whatever. They're in no specific order, but I feel like this is something that if you are planning on double majoring, you need to hear. Number one is start planning early. So in the beginning of the year, I had my mom come to the school because I do live very close to my college, and we sat down with one of the like academic advisors and we pretty much made a 4-year plan of my academics, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit later in the video, but I just wanted to like preface the whole situation. I think that's the right word, but you know what I mean. So starting to plan early is something that's really beneficial in my opinion, just because you need to know like right off the bat what you're getting into. You need to like know yourself, know your work ethic, know like what you're gonna be able to take on. So yeah, you're gonna have to take stuff over the summer. Yeah, you're gonna have to take extra classes. Yeah, you're gonna have to take stuff online, which at the end of the day is not that big of a deal after the reasons I will explain today. But just know that that's gonna occur. Next is decide on a program and make every class count. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory on why I picked my majors and minors that I did, whatever. So I went into the college application process knowing that I wanted to major in musical theater, which means that I had to apply to a broad range of, you know, the 38 schools I applied to. So after that whole process was over, whatever, I got into Marymount and I was like, okay, I'm going to be majoring in musical theater, but there are so many other things in life that I want to do. And I just know myself, and I know if I was restricted to one specific major or like one specific goal in life, I would be very like unmotivated to do other things. I don't know, I just like wanted to throw it at me. I don't know, I just felt that if I wasn't going to take the opportunities I had right in front of me, it was gonna be a waste of my time and a waste of my 4 years at college and a waste of money. I'm gonna talk about career opportunities next, but I also just wanted to say don't double major because you think it's gonna look good on your resume. I feel like you need to just be in it and know that you want to do it to succeed in it. I mean, you might not, but 98% of the time that's gonna be the case. Don't do it if you're not passionate about it, bottom line. I also recommend looking at the courses for the major you are interested in online. Ashlyn, just because you never know if you're like accidentally working towards another degree, that's not gonna make any sense, but let me explain. So at my school, Marymount, we do this whole moment called double dipping. So I am getting like a musical theater degree, a PR degree, and then like a business minor. So classes that I have to take for my theater degree, like a business of theater type of class, or like something in the PR field with like an advertising and marketing, those classes can count for like both majors and the minor. So you kind of just have to like figure out what like double dips, triple dip. So the next thing is it opens up a lot more career opportunities. With that being said, New York City or any city type school, but especially New York City, equals a lot of opportunities. So I had 2 jobs as a freshman. Obviously I don't have them right now, but they were internships. I interned at the Nederlander organization and Bucket Listers, which is a social media company. You guys should check them out on Insta. And doing this made me extremely versatile. I think that was really important when applying to these internships or these jobs, and I think it's honestly a big reason why I got them, because if you are, say you're in the theater world and you want to double major in like a business or a communications type moment. Like a big goal of mine is to work at NBC one day, like at any of the late shows. A lot of those jobs or internships require like a comm degree. So I was like, okay, if I know that I want to do this in my future and I know that I'll have the opportunity to do stuff like that because I'm in the city, I need to double major. And I say this very truthfully, everything that I've learned in school so far, I've either seen or used in my everyday life, which I think is so great and why I like love college school-wise more than I did high school. Like on the academic standpoint, I do miss high school and it was like the best 4 years of my life, but I will say that on an academic and like scholarly standpoint, college I think is just more beneficial for the person because you're learning about stuff you actually care about, and when you actually care about something and you're passionate about something, you are more often than not able to actually apply those things in real life. Especially in the past, more so like middle school and high school, I feel like everyone was like, oh, well, when am I gonna use this in my real life? The stuff that you're learning in college that you're actually, you know, paying to learn, that stuff you will actually utilize in your real life, and I think that is like the best part, and I think it's so cool. Next is just like knowing about your workload ahead of time. Like I said, this whole thing comes with a lot of planning. I think utilizing to-do boards, which mine is right there, Google Calendar, using organizational products is very beneficial, and I think it's very helpful and it will only aid you in the future. I actually have a whole video about ways to get organized in college and how I stay organized. You guys should definitely check that out. But I just think making a schedule for yourself is probably the best thing you can do. I literally go on like Google Sheets and make a box by box schedule about, okay, when I'm waking up, when I'm going to the gym, when I have this class, when I need to do homework for here, just to keep myself like super organized. I mean, that's just like how I'm wired to be like insanely organized, but I feel like that only will help you if you are planning on doing a double major or even a minor. And with that, prioritizing is a huge thing that I am trying to implement into my life more, and I think you guys should as well. I talked about this in a podcast episode that I just uploaded today actually, but just prioritizing your time and thinking about the things that like really matter and that are gonna benefit you is gonna be something that is really gonna help you in the future. And just like learning to say no to certain people and to certain things. You have to know that your work is gonna be really important. To continue on to that, I think getting your work done ahead of time is probably your best option. When I get an assignment, personally, I just do it right away, unless it's like an essay that it requires like a first draft or something like that, but I'll like even start it or get my ideas down, plan it. I'm not saying do the whole assignment in one night, but I am saying at least get things that are like in your head, in your brain, onto a piece of paper. I have a notebook that I keep just like random things of school, and I'll label at the top of each page like, okay, writing, okay, we talked about the essay in school that day and these are my ideas, just so you don't like forget what you have going on in your head. So something that you guys might want to know is that you actually still can graduate in 4 years. I'm graduating in 4 years, which is great to hear, honestly. Like I kind of mentioned in the beginning, making that 4-year plan is going to be so super helpful when you want to double major. If you take things online or over the summer, that's going to be super helpful and let you get stuff out of the way much quicker. So I'm actually taking a fun and fresh 18 credits next year. I don't know what like normal people take, but I'm taking 18. I'm actually taking a online class. I'm taking online marketing with my girls, Ashlyn and Jessie Boris. So it's gonna be such a squad. We're gonna have so much fun online. I also recommend just getting your gen eds or whatever they're called. They're called like DSs in my school, disciplinary studies. Just get them done early. It's just so much easier. Also, ask the college what credits transfers, what scores you need on the APs. I know my school, you need like a 4 or 5 for the credit to transfer. And I was lucky enough to have a lot of my college credit that I like took in high school or when I was at UCLA transfer over to Marymount, which is super nice. Next is try going in knowing what you want to do. Obviously, people change their majors 8,055,000 times throughout the year, especially with minors too, because those are just so easy to pick up and drop. But the earlier you know what you want to do in life, the better. I would like to say I'm a very mentally established person. Like I know what I want, I know what I have to do to get it, and I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I went in knowing, and I went in knowing that the majors and minors that I am planning to take on will affect me in my future in a positive way. So I think that's something to point out. Okay, the part we don't really want to talk about. Yes, it does cost extra money. Yes, I understand double majoring can make college a little bit more expensive. So I wrote this statistic down on my iPad and I want to make sure I get the numbers correct, so I'm just going to read it off. So studies have indicated that a double major can result in a 3.2 to 9.5% increase in income compared to a fellow college graduate with just one major. I think that comes in with just having more opportunities, especially if you're in a city like me. It's like there's so many job opportunities and you're just so much more versatile. Like you're marketing yourself in such a better way, in such a better light, just because you can take on so much, you can do so much, you know so much. So it's just like the best of both worlds. And then the last thing I want to say is talk to your parents. Your parents want to support you. They want to be there for you. They want you to succeed. When I expressed to them that I know in my future I want to be a very successful young woman, and I expressed that this was the only way I knew that my success will be able to arise, they were so for it. But no, when you do have these conversations with your parents, it's going to come with a lot of responsibility. Ask them their thoughts and figure out a plan together. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to your parents about it, or you just have a different circumstance, make sure you talk to at least someone. Your guidance counselor, a teacher at school, your friends. I know I talked to my friends about my minor. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. And if you guys ever have questions about college or double majoring, minoring, any of that stuff, you can leave them down below or always DM me. I've been getting lots of DMs about college recently, and I really do love answering them and giving like my freshman perspective about it, just because I know how hard it is, and especially with what's going on, I want to be able to use my platform as a resource for you guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. If you don't want to, I don't really care, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye guys!
Baby, this is simple. Moving with the rhythm. Give me just a little of your time. Girl, keep it